I don't know about you, but I found Thursday night and going outside and clapping the NHS something that was just really emotional and powerful. I got out of my front door just on the stroke of 8, and one of my neighbours had set off just a massive firework that boomed in the air and signalled the start of the clapping. And then all around me, people came out of their homes, men, women, children, dogs. Everybody standing there, everybody just clapping and cheering, and it was just truly awesome. It was wonderful to be able to say thank you to our NHS, who were doing such an amazing work, going above and beyond. But there was something deeper going on. There was a drawing together of our community. There was something very powerful and encouraging about being able to say thank you. And as I went back in after 5 minutes of doing that, I thought, this reminds me of something else that I've done in my life. And it took me back to the times that I was on mission trips in Ibiza with 24/7 prayer. And one of the things that used to happen in San Antonio every night was just before sunset, thousands of people would gather on the beach in San Antonio, and there'd be some kind of like chilled out tunes playing in the background, and people would be there just chatting, but they would be watching one of the most beautiful sunsets that I've ever seen. And as the sun set and as it disappeared from sight, there was just this great eruption of people clapping and cheering. And it became known as clapping the sun. It was something that happened every day that thousands of people went to. And for most people, they were clapping, they were saying wow and thank you to nature and to creation. For those of us that were Christians, we were standing there saying thank you, not just to creation, but to the Creator, to the God who had so fearfully and wonderfully designed our world. But there was something awesome about this togetherness, this wow, isn't this amazing? We want to just respond and to say thank you. It's interesting as you look through the Bible, as you look at a lot of Paul's letters, he spends quite a lot of time teaching, but also there are some just beautiful, beautiful words that he writes to people of thanksgiving for them. In the book of Philippians, it's written to the church in Philippi, chapter 1, starting at verse 3, he writes these words to the believers there. My prayers for you are full of praise to God, and I give him thanks for you with great joy. I'm so grateful for our union and our enduring partnership that began the first time I presented to you the gospel. I pray with great faith for you, because I am fully convinced that the one who began this glorious work in you will faithfully continue the process of maturing you and will put his finishing touches to it until the unveiling of our Lord Jesus Christ. Can you imagine receiving a letter from Paul? Can you imagine reading these words? My prayers for you are full of praise to God as I give him thanks for you with great joy. Wow, you read that and you would think, gosh, that is incredible. There would be something inside that would be just affirmed and encouraged and blessed by those words. And I want to encourage us today to think about, who can we thank? Who can we say, you make my life better? Thank you for what you do. It might be our family. It might be our friends. It might be a work colleague, a neighbour. It might be that we have to go to the shop to get an essential. And we might want to say thank you to the person in there that is serving us. I went to Sainsbury's on Saturday, and one of the things I made a point of doing, obviously standing at a distance of 2 meters, was to every staff member that I saw, I went up and I said thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for serving us. Thank you for opening this store, because without you, we wouldn't be able to get food. And the smile it put on people's faces, just a very simple thing of saying thank you. So who can we thank today? Who can we encourage? Who can we build up? Who can we say, you make my life better? I value you. I value the contribution that you're making to me and to my life. And once we've done that, maybe we can just spend a few minutes to God saying, God, I want to thank you because you're awesome and you've made such a difference to my life too.